Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Oh gosh, on Radio Angels on Air. I'm just posting. Uh, Hang on a second. Just can't do two things at once right now. But I'm just posting on the other pages. I just had a board meeting with it live, so trying to get off that as well as get my stuff together for this show. So they're still off going with the board meeting, but I had to leave early, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm here. So welcome to my show. I'm an international psychic medium. And so come over to my page if you're on one of the group pages and go to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So this is my fourth show for the week, and I often do 8 hours a week of readings so that I can help people around the world. I've also got a few more things coming up in the pipeline in the future, which is really good because I will be doing some healing with some of my people that I've actually read for, which is really good, and also some of the people that some of my my followers is, and one of the ladies that I've read for, she's actually a counselor, so I've asked her to come on board as well and help some of you guys out with regards to doing the just helping out with all the grief that you're suffering. So which is probably a good thing that I don't remember anything, because otherwise I'd be grieving myself 24 hours a day considering what I see. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you will be able to see me live there right now. So welcome to the show, guys. I just want to go through a couple of things before we start. So I've got these gorgeous bracelets that Jess Black has actually done for me. So tonight I'll probably end up just doing maybe an hour tonight, because I probably need to go back into that meeting, as well as I need to sort out a few things. So I had a flood here. I've got to let the balcony out. We've done a flood test on the balcony today, which was crazy. And my balcony is leaking like a sieve. So no wonder I had a lot of water everywhere and a lot of lights not working downstairs. So what a nightmare. But anyway, last night I did some spirit animals, which was really cool. So tonight, if you want them as well, I can still do them. So I did the spirit animals last night. I have a cheat sheet here. I'd also like to do some aura readings and stuff like that. So coming up this Wednesday, I'm doing another workshop with regards to having the doing all the 6 M's, which is your meditation, motivation, mediumship, a bit of madness, a bit of mindfulness, etc., and all that stuff. Okay, so that's going to be really, really good. The last one was supposed to go for 2 hours. It went for 5 hours, so which was really, really good. But I had to, because I virtually hypnotized them, I had to hypnotize them to get off the show or get off the event, which was quite funny. So there's a lot of scams going out there at the moment, guys. So don't actually, if you get a friend request from me, don't actually accept the friend request, because no offense, but I don't friend request my followers at all, ever, never, ever will. So yeah, these poachers and these people that are trolls, as well as just the scammers out there are just horrendous. And what they do is they pretend that they're me, and they take my logo, and they also pretend to ask you to be a friend. And they if you actually get a friend request from any business page, it's a troll, because a business page name can only be taken once. So that's how you know if it's a troll or not. If you like something on my page and you haven't become a person that is a person that's liked my page, then I will hit. Facebook shows me that on my page when you've liked, say, like a quote or something that I posted up. And what Facebook will do is ask me to invite you to like the page. So that's what it'll do. So that's about as far as I go, guys. And that's all legit from Facebook as well. So I've got some beautiful prayers that I've received from Wendy Harvey as well over the last few weeks, which are amazing. So I just want to say thank you. And they're just beautiful. I love prayers. I love quotes. So send me your quotes. I also do games on my shows. So I stream different times throughout the week, um, so that I can capture around the world. But when I'm streaming, I like to make it a little bit more interesting, other than just doing readings and stuff. And so what I do is I ask people to, play the game, Are You Psychic? Things like that. So last night I asked about, how do you detect somebody when they're lying to you? So how do you know that someone's lying to you? And there was a lot of responses. And, me being a psychic medium, it's like I've got pretty much a BS detector, permanent BS detector. So it's really quite funny, but when you think about it, you can detect it a mile away. So that's really important to understand that when you're talking to a psychic, you can't BS them ever. And if it's a real psychic, they'll just go, oh, hang on a second, something's not right here, guys. So send me your quotes, send me your prayers, send me your poems. Wendy or Harvey will be on here soon. And we've got, we love validation. So if you've just joined me, I'm an international psychic medium. I look to my right all the time when I'm reading because I see spirit on my right. So that's really important for me to look that way, because that's when I see everything. And I see it. I don't even see what's in front of me, which is an iPad, but I see everything that spirit wants to show me. So before I start my shows, I don't want anything from spirit. Then when I'm in flight, I call it in flight. So when I'm in flight, I want spirit to give me everything: names, numbers, suburbs, all the remote viewing, everything, the warning signs, the feelings, the taste, the smells, the pains. I want everything. It's for the 2 hours that I'm on. And then also when I'm finished, I don't want anything else. So I tell spirit to leave me alone after I say thank you, and I move on. So I go to bed. You can hear my throat's already starting. I go to bed and have a shower before I go to bed. Then I have a relaxing night of sleep so that I don't get haunted through the night by the spirit, okay? Which has happened to me before. So I just want to say too that I've got this workshop coming up on Saturday night. So if you want to join it, there's plenty of room to do it. It's via online, so via Zoom. And all the people from the previous ones all said that they weren't psychic, they weren't mediums and stuff like that. But I said, you sure? And they said, yes. And I said, oh, let's see about that. So give them a couple of exercises and activities to do. And sure as ever, they all came up with the goods. So, and it's not just all about building psychic and mediumship abilities if you don't think you have it. It's about your motivation and about manifesting where you want to be in your life, okay? So that's what I do, is I bring you down to certain levels of your mind, your mindset, and then push you into the future so that it's a lot more smoother for you, okay? So that's really cool. Like, the ladies just love that. And talk to any of them. You've got Andy Daniels, you've got Jess Black, you've got Dee King, who else is there? Nancy Lala, she's an advocate for it as well. And I just like to remain humble and help people as much as I can. So I also wanted to mention too that if you want to become a top fan of the actual show, you need to like my page. So there's a lot of people on the page that actually just, I've invited to like the page, the real page. When they've liked one of my posts, it automatically pops up from Facebook to me, because I'm the admin. But if you want to go along and like my page, so if you already haven't done so, then please do so, because that's really important for me with Facebook, because it gets me up there, and they give me more things to do. Like, they've just started to offer me stars, for example, but I don't know how to get them, because clearly I can't get a bank account in there to actually pay any stars. So I'm not actually too worried about it, to be honest. So, but what else have we got here? So the game tonight, I asked last night, what's your favorite quote? So I love quotes. So if you've got favorite quotes, then hit me up with it. So I'm looking for a quote tonight about either love or relationships. So a really good quote that resonates with you about love or relationships. And also, if you've got any validations from previous, readings that I do, then put them on the page. I've got so many emails I need to go through one by one and just capture all the information that they've said, which I don't have time to scratch myself lately, all the information that they've said that I've got right after the fact that I've actually done the reading on the live. So I'll be posting them up. I'm trying to get through them. What else do we have here? So my spirit it gives me the ability and the gift of remote viewing, which is exactly like coming out of the shower and you see the mist on the mirror. That's exactly how I see it. So sometimes I can't quite get the colors right of that, because it's if it's a light color or a dark color, then when the color is too light, I can't see it properly. So, and if it's too misty on the screen for me, like when I'm looking, so my eyes are open. When you guys are watching me, my eyes are open and I'm looking to the right because I see everything on my right side. However, I cannot see a thing other than what they're showing me. And the messages for me comes through like a flick, like, like someone flicks you. That's how it comes through. For example, for example, if someone's got anxiety, you'll hear me take that big breath, because I don't suffer with anxiety or depression or anything like that. I always have that big breath when I know someone's coming up or when someone's got that anxiety. That's how spirit presents it to me. It's like it's in my body. It's like a trance is in my body, and it gives me that like this feeling, okay, which is like the hyperventilation around the anxiety. Then I also get the flicking in the heart. If it's a heart attack, I get the pain, which I've got right now in my left ankle. So whoever that is, I've got to find that one, because it's killing me already. So spirit will give me sensations of pain, and sometimes it's so bad that I can't wait to find the person so that it can go away. Otherwise, I sit here in pain. And you can imagine when all the spirits are coming through, for you guys that are on here, that's how many spirits times about 3 or 4 spirits. Because if you've got 3 or 4 people in the past, passed over life, then they will all be coming through at the same time. So it's kind of like trying to get the needle out of the haystack, you know what I mean? What else do we have? So tonight I'm streaming off 5 platforms. So I'm at home tonight because I had a boardroom meeting for a live tonight, and I couldn't get to both locations at the same time. So I said it's best for me to stay home tonight. And the other studio tonight that I'd normally be streaming out of, which is Radio SWA 99.9 FM, they have upgraded their studio, and it's pretty much all gutted inside, as I understand it. And they're rolling out the systems across the OB unit, which is called the outside broadcasting unit. But I haven't used that before, so I wasn't sure whether, and because I had a meeting tonight, I wasn't sure whether I was going to actually be able to set it up properly. So there was no point me going in there till next week. So like I said, we do some themes as well. So I like to do themes of, Spirit does themes for me, actually, to be honest. So it'll give me, so for instance, it'll do love themes, it'll do financial themes, it'll do things like that. But I want to pull in some themes of my own coming up, which will be, like I always do, the random act of kindness. So if you have done a proper random act of kindness, don't just tell me that you're taking out the neighbour's bin, because that's not good enough. You have to do it 30 times. No, I'm only joking. But Jess Black has made these gorgeous, beautiful, handmade crystals. Okay, I've got mine on again tonight, so you can see these here. She sent me a photo of some other ones yesterday, which is gorgeous. And you've got these handmade crystals. So the people that actually have the best, random acts of kindness, they will be receiving gifts. I sent off another 2 this morning. I've got a whole bag full of padded bags ready to go to send them off. I'm just waiting for them to come down. And now I've also got Dee King. She's sent me some beautiful gifts, like absolutely amazing. So this is the Chakra Fortune bag. Okay, so that's beautiful. She's also sending me down some selenite. Okay, this is just amazingly cut, beautiful. Look at this one. It's just gorgeous. Okay. We've also got some, what's this one called? I can't say this name. Aragnite, I think it's called. This is beautiful. So you've got 2 of these. So I've got a handout. So, and I've also received some of these beautiful, and I love these. These are probably my favorite. Just get the name for it. Agate. And this looks like a rock, clearly. But when you open it up, like, look at those crystals. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Who on her earth would have thought that these crystals were, ever going to be come from a stone? So then we've also got the angels as well. I've got a huge one here. So this one here is gorgeous as well. Look inside. How pretty is that? Like that's just natural crystal. Whoever would have thought to look at a rock and crack it open to see what they would get? I've got these ones here. These are beautiful as well. I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. So these ones here to give away. I've got so much stuff here to give away. It's not funny. So if you want to become a sponsor of my show as well so I can promote you, let me know. So that's that would be interesting to know who'd be a sponsor. I also do private readings, guys. So 45 minutes and 60-minute private readings. They're not for free. I charge for them because they're just an individual private reading. So these ones here on this show are all free. So I try and do as many as I can within reason. And I try and pull back. So most of the time when you see me on radio, it's all about making sure that the media law is not abused in media as well. So when I'm at home, it's a lot different. I can actually concentrate a bit better and it comes out. It just flows a bit better. I'm more relaxed. Otherwise, I've got to think about everything on radio, like it's a nightmare. So not a nightmare, but it's a lot of work. So let me go and say hello to everybody. So love, like, and share my page for a reading, and we'll get cracking into it, guys. So we've got here Maxine Lorraine. Hi, Maxine. Thanks for joining me. She's pretty much here every night. We've got Jessie Cat as well here every night. Jules as well. Thank you. Karen also. Donna Marie's from Ireland, as I recall. Beautiful. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country. And if I miss you guys tonight with regards to the actual reading, then please post it again, because I sometimes the software goes so quick and I'm on 5 platforms and it doesn't pick up everything. So don't feel like I'm being rude, but I'm not, because I just don't see you, and I only see it after the show, because I try and read everything after the show. Sometimes I don't get a chance. Like today, I didn't get a chance last night. I was exhausted, and today I'm pretty tired as well. So, what are we up to? So we've got Lavina. She says, I missed the other 2 live shows. Hope you're having a good night. Just wondering to know if anything for me, please. Thank you. Yes, we'll come back to you. So I'm just going to go through and say hello. So Diane Wilson, thanks for joining me. Sandra Hudson, does my dad have a message for me because I need closure? You need to acknowledge spirit first, Sandra. You need to say hello, lovey. Beautiful bracelets. I know, they're gorgeous. They are really, really pretty. Like, I'm not kidding you. They're really, really pretty. Like, these are just gorgeous. And I'm a bit colorblind because they look like they're like black or chocolate color. I'm not sure, but Jess says they're red. I think. Sandra, thanks. Oh, sorry, Serena, thanks for joining me. So we've also got Christine Chan. Thanks for joining me. Jules, thank you. So I'd like to say hello to everybody, bringing spirit. So when you have, I got a little saying here and I nearly forgot to say it. Okay, so where is it? I'll find it in a sec. There was one about spirit. Oh God, where the hell did I write it now? I'll have to look. That's it. There it is. I found it, guys. So this is really cool. Someone sent this to me. So open heaven's gate so your loved ones can come through and deliver their messages via spirit to you. How cool is that? That's cute, isn't it? So we've got Vicky Kelly. She says, happy Wednesday. Hope your house has not much damage. Yes, well, it is. The downstairs is pretty much flooded with red dye at the moment. But that's on the outside, thank God. Lucky it's not on the inside. Okay, so what the question was last night, and we'll do it again. So what we'll do is, I asked last night is, how do you know if somebody's lying to you? What's your triggers? How do you know? All right, so people are sending me text messages. God love them. I don't know who they are. Some of them. Okay, righto. So some people are sending me, I thought it might have been trolls. Okay, righto. So we'll keep going, guys. Everyone's sending me, I thought it might have been, last night I had a couple of trolls. So when someone sends me a text message, I'm thinking maybe it's a troll. I've got to get rid of them. So hi, Ritu. Thanks for joining me. So come along to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And if you have a validation, so just please post up. And I think I've got one already. So we've got Haley, and I'll just make this screen a bit bigger. I was on a Zoom earlier and my screen's all a bit chaotic. So she says, hi, Leslie. Whoops, let me get it back. 1 second. Where the hell did it go? She says, hi, Leslie. You told me a few weeks ago about tires. So I listened to you and went and got 2 new tires, as was going to get 2 more the next week, and parked up to my new job, and boom, a nail in one of my new ones. I told you. There you go. Sorry, but I did warn you. There you go. Yeah. Well, one of the ladies that I actually predicted her washing machine was going to, you know, call it a day. She messaged me. I should find that. It's hilarious. I think it's in one of my validations posts on my validations album on my page. I predicted that her washing machine was going to die, and she said, "Okay, no worries." But she took me literally. She went out and bought a brand new washing machine a couple of days later, and sure as ever, 2 weeks later, the washing machine died. So lucky, she said, I didn't care because I had my backup, which was quite funny. I laughed my head off. So it's weird how spirit just guides that. But see, Haley, the best thing about that is that, if you were driving fast down the street and you got something in that could blow that tire out and you could have been in an accident. Okay. So I strongly feel that that's done now. That's finished for you, for the car. Okay. For the tires I'm talking about. So that warning is finished. So well done. So I'm so happy but I'm unhappy that the nail went into your new tire. It should have went into the old tire. I should have told Spirit and said, well, make sure it goes into the old tire. All right. So Maxine, she says, I fell asleep last night. Dad's memorial's tomorrow. Lizzie, could you pray for me, please? 100%. I'm waiting for beautiful Wendy Harvey. She's probably sent me now I've been so busy when I don't even know what day it was that you sent me the actual post, the prayer in the post. So please let me know, lovey, because I've been a bit flat out today, and yeah, it's all happening. So Maxine, we certainly will. So Maxine, prayer for Dad. And Dad's always around you, lovey. So brace yourself, all right? He knows that you're sad and upset, and tonight's going to be a hard night as well for sleeping. So yeah, try and have something, like a hot milk or something like that before you go to bed so you can relax, lovey. It's just going to be fine. It's going to be a beautiful day, just really, really pleasant. All righty. So we've also got here, here she is, our lovely Wendy Harvey. So if you've just sent me a message, then so Psychics Zoe, if you're so good, troll, then why don't you have your own show, lovey? So let's get rid of a troll already. So we've also got my dad. So Ritu says, my dad's saying something to me. Is my dad saying something to me? Yes, we'll come up and we'll do you later. Ritu, Jaju. So we'll do you a little bit later. I just want to get some more people in. Dad mediumship. Just writing this down. Okay, so we've got Amberly Daniels. Hello, thanks for joining me. So if these trolls are so good, then why are they on my page? I don't understand if you're so good. So we've got Amberly Daniels. We'll write her down as well. What did you want? Anything for you, lovey? So I get just a general for you. Okay, so we'll come back to you. We've got Kat Mitchell. Thanks for joining me, Kat. We've also got Alicia Chatia. She says, hi, Lizzie, hope you're well. Love listening to your show. Thank you. I've been quite straightforward lately, guys. So don't think that I'm being rude or, offensive. I've actually just realized that, some people just need to be pulled in line a lot quicker. So, and take my lessons learned from that, guys, too, because you're going to need to be doing that in the future because things are going to be going all over the place. You've got to protect yourself. Okay, so Richie says, where are your Zoom sessions? So my Zoom's coming up this Saturday night. If you go over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, go to the events section, and you can see the next event after tonight is my workshop. So Divine Angels Workshop, it's called. We do lots of stuff like meditation, pulling in spirit. We do lots of stuff. So it's all about manifestation, motivation, because I'm a personal trainer as well. So it's all about, getting yourself on track. It's not just about mediumship or psychic. I talk about that. I talk about auras. I talk about spirit guides. I talk about angels. What else do I talk about? I talk about just pretty much everything to get you on track. So it's not just about one topic. It's the 6 M's, I call it. So Haley Stanford Layla, she says, hi, Leslie. A few weeks ago, you told me about my tires, so I listened. Oh, that's, yeah, already done that one. Oh, thank you. You know what happened to my hair? Well, last week I went to the hairdressers to get my roots done, clearly. And sure as ever, there was a different hairdresser there, and I came out completely different color. So normally I'm blonde. I came out completely different color. So I went back to my hairdresser because she was back on the Thursday. So she corrected it, but clearly my hair is still not the right color because it's got to be washed out. Apparently the purple will need to be washed out. Apparently I've washed it, but it holds it so well that it's got to be done again, I guess. But I don't care, whatever, So if it looks normal, it looks normal. Oh, lovey. My life is one big mess. Okay, so when you say that to the universe, it's going to continue like that. So we will come back to you. Don't not listen to what I say when I get back to you. Okay, so it's going to be live here. So I'm just pulling in a few more people so I can go bang, bang, bang all in a row. What's this one? So, hi, lovely. Hope you're well. A few weeks ago, you mentioned I would get an opportunity today. I was presented an opportunity. You were right with your prediction. I'm just unsure about the opportunity. I'll have to do some research. Do your research, lovey, because it's going to be a stepping stone for something else. And I love it when it works. I love it when spirit puts this to you. Okay, so I can't even remember what I said. So remind me of what I said, if you can, Jody. So when I don't remember is because if you can just imagine how many readings I do, I think I've done 165. This will be my 166 or 167 live shows on Facebook and radio. And if you can imagine how many readings I do per show, I think I do sometimes 20, 25, 30, depends on what I'm doing. And you can imagine how many readings I get during the week for private readings as well. So I can't remember everything that I've said, and Spirit does that on purpose, I feel, because I shouldn't remember all the doom and gloom, like the heartache, the pressure, the pain, the sorrow that people are suffering. So yeah. Exactly. Break today, build tomorrow. That's a beautiful one. I love that quote. Break today, build tomorrow. I love that quote. It's so cool. That's really cool. And did you make that up there, Amberly? Because I'm going to write your name on that. That's beautiful. Love it. So Tara Ross, she says, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. 1000%. I've heard that one before. It's awesome. So Donna Marie says, say what you mean and mean what you say. Oh my God, I love that one too. I'm going to have to snapshot these, otherwise I'll be here all night writing. Okay, so I'm going to snapshot this one. I'll snapshot Donna Marie's one. Wait there, I'll just get it off the screen. So I'm just going to snapshot your quotes, guys. Beautiful. Love them, Tara. Beautiful. So we've got Sharon Surplus. She's here. Oh my gosh, Declan, you need to just tell them what you want, lovey. I can't predict that one. I feel like it will, because you're going to tell them exactly what you want, because you're particular with how you want your hair. So we'll leave that there. Yes, that's beautiful. Where there's love, there's a life. I love that quote. That's beautiful, Audrey. Beautiful. Thank you, Sandra. I love this. So Tina Fu, hi, how are you? Great to see you or hear. We'll get your message. Be kind to others as we are all going through something. 1000%. You know, that's why I do this, guys. I don't do this to, to raise $1 million. I mean, I love to, but I do it to help you guys. I realize in this world that there's so many people in pain, suffering, and torture right now, and it's not going to stop. It's going to get a bit worse. And all my readings the last few weeks have all been around April, May, and June. So if you haven't got out of automatic mode, I highly stress to get out of automatic mode. Get your property title sorted out. Check your super. Check your house. Check your veggie patch. Start growing a veggie patch. I can't stress that enough. There's not going to be a lot of food. Okay, and I've been saying this for weeks. I started doing my veggie patch a few weeks ago. Oh, easy, 3 months ago, and it looks like crap. But anyway, we won't go into that. Otherwise, I'll be here all night whinging. So yeah, so we've also got here Wendy Harvey. She's given me a beautiful quote as well. So what's this one? When you see something beautiful in someone, tell them. It may take a second to say, but for them, it could last a lifetime. Well, that's 1000%. 100% agree with that. So we've got Renee Burton. We're going to come back to you, Lovey. So we've got a reading for you. So love, like, and share my page, guys. And I'm going to try and remember people's names because I'm going to expect you to give me validations tonight, okay? Because I just find that people just take my readings and run. I don't want that. I want to have the feedback so I know that I'm dealing with spirit properly. That's great. I love them. Yeah, thank you. So a quote, Donna Marie, my quote is, say what you mean and mean what you say, 1000%. That's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Let's keep going. Thank you, Audrey. Let's go here. So we've got quote, continue to share your heart even if it has been broken. Oh, that's beautiful as well. My God, guys, you're really hitting home with these. I love quotes. I love prayers as well. Our beautiful Wendy Harvey writes me prayers all the time. Yeah, I've got a lot on my plate at the moment. So I'm doing so much work outside of the scenes. It's not funny. Outside of these 8 hours, trust me, guys, I'm flat out. I got to finish my balcony. The builder was here yesterday and today, just doing a flood test on the back. And I got red dye out the front, underneath the balcony, the front door, everywhere, because it's just leaking like crazy. So we've got Jessica at Scissorhands. What's she saying here? She says, my sister Joanna wants to thank you for teaching me to be positive. My mind has changed a lot to the better thinking. That's what she said. She said you are a good teacher. And one more thing, we did a pregnancy test for her and came out negative. But I told her it is early for the test. She says if she's pregnant, baby will be a Pisces. What you think? Wow, that's cool. But I still feel like there's someone around you that's pregnant, Jessica. So I keep saying it and I still feel it, okay? So it's definitely going to be a pregnancy around you. So from Penrith, thanks for joining me. So County Donegal, where is that? I've never heard of that, Audrey. So that's clearly not in Sydney or Australia. That's probably over in the USA, is it? I wouldn't have a clue. You know what? I did history at school. I didn't do geography, and I so regret it. I really regret it. I'm just reading a post just to see if it's not a. Wow, that's cool. So that's a really good one. I like that one. So she says, I was cutting wood a couple of weeks ago with a chainsaw and lost a nut in the thick undergrowth. Couldn't find it, so I stood there and I asked for help, guidance to find it. I figure in my mind's eye appeared something by a tree, waving at me or to me and pointing under the tree in the thick undergrowth. So I followed and trusted the figure. I went to where it was pointing, and under the bushes was the nut I was looking for. And I said, thank you to the figure in my mind's eye. That's beautiful. That's spirit for you. That's everyone looking out for you. Happy hump day there, Robin, too. Nice to have you on board. You're here all the time as well. So you want me to do a mystery question. Okay, so mystery question. I've told you what I did today, so that was clear. I can't have that one. So let me see. Right. What am I wearing on my lower body tonight? What am I wearing on my feet? So do some remote viewing. Ask him, your spirit guides, do the remote viewing and tell me what am I wearing on my feet and what am I wearing on the lower part of my body. So that's your mystery question for right now. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. So Jody, she said, oh no, so sorry to hear about your house. Thank goodness it's on the outside. Yeah, that's right. Oh, look, I'm not complaining, Jody, believe me, because a lot of people, I had one person in the show last night, 15 family members had been caught in the flood and were homeless. So that's nothing. So I'm pretty cool. Okay, what's that mean? There's one person I know and they give a face smile. Okay, I don't understand that one, sorry. Oh, okay. So when we're talking about lying, so I asked everybody earlier if you just joined me, how do you know when someone's lied to you? So post it up and I'll pull it up on the screen. So I can tell by different ways. I have like far out, it's like I'm a permanent like lie detector, BS detector. So they do know eye contact, 100% there. 100%. They seem nervous and can't keep eye contact. It's all about the eyes, isn't it? And, like when I know that someone's not all there, and that sounds really bad, but I know when someone's not all there, I can tell by looking at their eyes, and I don't even need spirit. It's that clear to me. Maybe it is spirit, but it's that clear to me. Yeah, they seem nervous. Robin says, I get a fluttering feeling in my stomach when someone lies to me, as if I am the one who is telling the lie. That nervous feeling you get when you lie to someone. Well, I don't like to lie, so I don't know what you mean. If I have to lie about something, it'd be clearly a white lie, like to my daughter saying to her, something like, no, it's not. There's no. If I made a stew when she was younger, no, it's not. Vegetable soup. And then I feel bad anyway, but she'll go, I'll just call it possum soup or something like that. And she'll go, oh, I don't want to eat it because it's got possums in it. I go, no, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, so I have to change the name of the soup. And I have to blend it up so she can't see all the veggies. Otherwise, we don't have no food for that night. So what do we got here? So Michelle Hudson, she says, I just feel it in my gut and can hear the insincerity in their voice, 100% as well. 100%. So Jessica, she says, when somebody is lying, they get nervous and can't look into the eyes and feeling their energy of nervousness. Yeah, it's like they start to twitch, like they get itchy feet, So Vicky, she says, I can usually tell if people are lying to me as their body actions and voice change. Yeah, there you go. So the mystery questions tonight there, Kim, is what do I have on my lower body? What am I wearing? Okay, I want it specific. Okay, I want it specific to what I'm wearing. Don't just say long pants or shorts or undies or whatever, which I do have something on. I don't just have undies on, all right? That's your tip. So that's your tip tonight. So Kariniara says, I look at people in the eyes, then I seem to go into their inner self. And if that makes sense, or it's the energy they give off, if the lie, well, that's just me. Guidance would be much appreciated. Yeah, guidance would be much appreciated. We'll come back to you, Lovey. So the readings are always 100%. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I try my best. So if my readings don't sound right with you, you let me know straight away because I look for validations every time I try and do the validations. But if it's not right and I've given you numbers that are not right, write them down because they will come up. I know my numbers. I know spirit with numbers. The numbers used to fly across and now they actually go like targets at me. Okay. So we'll come back to you, Audrey. So I've did a general, but you want to know anything for me, please? My mum passed in December. You shouldn't have told me December. Mum, mediumship. Okay, we'll leave that there. We'll come back to you. Okay, so tomorrow is a court case. I'm not going to talk about it, but how is it going to go? Interesting. Ooh, good question. Let me come back to that one as well. So yeah, I had to go to the doctor this morning because my head was killing me. And I don't know. I've had MRIs, I've had CT scans, and I purely think it's spirit, like cracking my head open. It was so painful last night when I went to bed. I didn't even get a chance to even go back and read the validations because my head was killing me after last night's show. And this morning, the same. Went to the doctor 9:15 this morning, and sure as ever, he says nothing is in the MRI, nothing on the CT, nothing anywhere. So I said, give me something for it because my head was killing me. So I'm on antibiotics, which I never take ever, ever. It's probably the first time I've ever had an antibiotic in probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years if you're lucky. Can't remember. So give me antibiotics to take for 5 days. So let me see if that can help my headaches because I get this massive headache here. If that doesn't help, I'm going to another professor, apparently. And if the professor can realize that spirit's hitting me in the head, I'll be okay. So, but I get it here, right here. It just kills me. So last night, I was lucky to get through last night. I don't know how I do it. I try and push the headache away or get spirit to help me. But it's funny how my headaches go when I do the readings because I believe that it's all spirit trying to come through and they're cracking me on the head to try and get through at the same time, So it's torture. So what's this one, Lavina? She says, when they can't face me, I know they're lying. She says, I've had one person knowing I have struggled since I stopped working, and then the person even says this they struggle, but I see them living life like they haven't been struggling. I put myself out there to help and seem to be lied to a lot. I don't waste my time no more, as I know exactly when they lie. 100%. Don't waste your time. That's what I always say, guys. Don't go back in the past. Just move forward in the future. If someone upsets you, don't get upset. Don't give them permission to upset you. Okay, so you move on. So yep, we're going to keep going. Yeah, the workshop's really good. It's not that expensive either, Wendy. So join the workshop. I'm telling you, you've got like-minded people in the workshops. If you like all this stuff here that I do, it's a lot of fun. And I do stuff and you'll see stuff that's unusual. Like I put you into a bit of hypnosis there as well. So you can push yourself into the future and get motivated to do exactly what you want. You're not wasting your life. Okay. I think I've caught up with everybody now. So, yeah. So here's another one here. Do you see positive changes coming for my sister? So that one near April, gotta come there as well. What is it, April Richard? So I'm going to start the readings now. I'm just writing it down so I don't forget what the question is. Okay. So we had at the start, we had a prayer for Maxine. So we'll come back to that for her dad because it's her dad's memorial or dad's, I can't remember what she called it, something tomorrow with her dad for passing. I don't know what it's called now. I've got a mental blank. That means he must have something with his mind, Maxine. So I've got a mental blank for that. So I feel like they're coming up to someone with that type of thing for like the dementia. It feels like I can't even talk properly. It's like I can't even talk properly. That's what it feels like for me. So Ritu, I'm going to come to you. So you said your dad and you wanted a mediumship. So what I get around this man is that he had an unusual name as well. Okay, so his first name was unusual as well. And I feel like that name was passed down. So what's with the name with him? I can't even understand how to say it. Okay, I feel like it was like some unusual name passed down. It's not an Aussie name. It's not a name that us Aussies can say because I can't say it, if that makes sense. And I also get the number 23 around you. So you've got the month of May as well, and number 5. So you've got 2, 3, and 5, and the number 23. Okay, so and also coming up for you, I feel like that dad wants you to know that he's sitting on the end of the bed and the bed feels heavy sometimes where your feet are. It's like you can't push your feet down. It's like you've got to draw your legs up all the time. because he's sitting on the end of the bed. Okay, he's not looking at you. He's sitting like if the bed was here, he's facing that way. Okay, away from you. So he's there. It's like your guardian angel. And I also feel like for you that there's some issues with communication also in the family. So what's going on with siblings and in the family? And they also said that it feels like you're like an only child. So I get siblings, and then I see the siblings, and then I see the roadblock or the wall, the brick wall. Then I see only child, because you feel like you've been an only child. Okay, and I also get communication. So tell me communication's low and it's weak in your home. And I get a lot of anxiety around you as well. A lot of anxiety. So what's going on there with the anxiety? I feel like this is taking your breath away. It's capturing you. You're worried about everything, worried about money, worried about people, worried about everything going forward before it's even happened. Okay, so it's not going to happen like that. But if you keep thinking about it, worried about something that's not going to happen, it's going to happen. Okay, so that's really important that you don't allow that to happen. Okay, so it's time to pull back and think about you. And what's with the hair? They're saying to me that you play with your hair, or dad likes your hair or something. What's happened? Because you play with your hair. That's what he's showing me, playing with your hair. And also when you were younger, did he buy you some form of little toy? It looks like to me like a bike, or a little kid's bike with those streamers on the handles. Why did he show me that? Or who's got the bike with the streamers on the handles? And that was a real special day for you. It's like a birthday. I also get the number 11 coming up for you, which is, I feel like that's a birthday or anniversary. So the number 2 from that as well, which is February month as well. So, and I'll leave that there. So let me scroll forward. I just want to see what's going on ahead, because last night I had a weirdo troll. Okay, so we need to know the random acts of kindness, and we're also playing the game tonight that what am I wearing on the lowest part of my body? And actually, what have I got outside? What kind of picture have I got outside, okay, on my wall outside? I don't think you guys will guess it. So we're also coming up to Renee Burton. I'm just going to do a general for her as well. So Renee, for you, I get the number 14. So 1 and 4 is 5 again. So I'm getting a lot of stuff around May, around everybody. So things are going to be changing around May. So they're saying to me there's some, like, what's happened with the floor in the house? Or did you change floor in the house, or creaking floor in the house? What's going on there? Because it just showed me floorboards in the house, and it's like it's creaking a lot. So I feel like there's spirit around you, and they're saying to me that you sense the spirit as well. Okay, so yeah, it's like a spirit around you. That's what I'm getting for you as well. So do you sense them as well? Because like they show me that you see the shadows, or you see stuff like that. So to show me you facing to the left, and when I see spirits show me the shadows of facing to the left, I know straight away that you know that you're like me, but you don't know how to use it. Okay. So you got other things. It's like you got the intuitive part. And they're saying to me that it's like when you know when the phone's going to ring, you know how the phone, when it, you know who it is at the other end. So, and I've just received my beautiful prayer from Wendy Harvey, which is beautiful. It was meant to be for tonight there, Wendy. So Spirit asked me to ask you about Spirit asked me, Renee, to ask you about the name Mary or Marianne. So who's that around you? Mary or Maria, Mari, something like that. I just heard it faintly. I can't understand him. So I'm getting pulled back to Amberly as well. And I just want to say Amberly as well, I'm just going back to her. I feel like I'm all over the place with these 3. So Ritu, Amberly, and Renee, I just feel like I keep getting pulled left, right, and center from all 3 of you, your spirits over here tonight. So I need to go back to Ritu and tell her that Dad's there, and he's saying, put your head up high, keep doing what you're doing. Stop worrying about the future. Okay, money's going to come, because he just showed me also your pocket's empty. He needed to tell you that, but money's coming. That's what I needed to tell you. Going back to Amberly as well. So I get like a thing that you were anxious, But I just feel like there's going to be some things coming up before December that's going to remind you of mum. So look out for those signs from mum, okay? So it's like a few days before the December point that she's passed, which is the anniversary. Look up. She's saying to me, look up the sky. It's like you see balloons. Or was the balloons at your mum's funeral? Was there like a dove or funeral? Or balloons at the funeral? That's what I'm getting. So dove at funeral. And I also feel like the funeral was around the 1 to 3 p.m. mark. There was something after that between the 3 to 5 p.m. after that, and everybody went home. It's like when you went home, it was so lonely. It was like there was nobody, it felt like nobody else was there. It was so lonely. And I feel like that she's actually in the house. I feel like it's her in the house making the floor creak. Like she's got that issue with like noises and stuff, like she never used to like the doors to be, like really, really creepy closed. She's also showing me the door, and this is another one. This is where they're showing me spirit presence in houses with people. Is they're showing me more of the wind going past people in the house, and the doors open, but it's not windy outside. So how does that work? It's like spirits doing that. Wow, and the anxiety is quite high for you. So pull back the reins, lovey, okay? So pull back the reins, Renee. That's the message for you. Pull back and be nice to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You're not actually validating yourself or, giving yourself any credit for anything. All right, and I'll leave that there. So we've got Elnie, and she wants to know about the court case. She said it was tomorrow. I think it was tomorrow. And I feel like that it's going to be really, really hard on everybody that's involved. Okay. So I really do. It's like the judge is going to judge everything that everybody does. And also the judge has got his head down and he's wearing some silver glasses. And they're also showing me that he's got his head down, and don't think for a second that because he's got his head down that he's not watching everybody, because he's watching everybody. Okay. The judgment will be made upon the behavior and the interest that the person shows, if that makes sense. So, for example, if you walk in there and you don't have an interest and he's talking and he's got his head down, or he's looking over his glasses, don't think that he can't see you. Don't think he's not noticing everything. The way you sit is important. The way you behave is important. If you go in there and you look like you don't give a hoot and you don't care about anything or anybody, that's going to be a reflective bad image. Okay, so just remember the reputation and the image of you walking in there. Don't walk in there too cocky. Don't walk in there too smuck, because that judge is going to knock some people off their pedestal. Okay, and yeah, it's not gonna end well. So be honest. Be really sincere about how you are interested in that court case. Okay. And I'll leave that there. I'm not going to say anything else because I can't talk about anything else, because it's actually clearly a court case and I'm not a lawyer. Okay. So that's what I get for that. So April Richards, she says, sister's positive change. That's awesome. So with regards to people manifesting and people doing, that's why I've started to do those workshops and do more of the workshops, because it's all about reinforcing the positiveness with people and manifesting stuff that you want, but with motivation to get you where you want to be, right? So people enjoy my course because it's so positive. It's not about, like, here is all about the doom and gloom when you think about it, because it's people's hearts are breaking. People have got relationship issues, financial issues. They've got their loved ones passing, and I've got to talk to them and give them the guidance, So it's really, really traumatic for these shows, but I try and lift it up so that in the events, it's or in the Divine Angels workshop, it's actually a lot better. So with regards to your sister, if you say things around, I don't remember exactly what here it is here. Sorry, I just found it. Do you see some positive changes coming up to my sister? That's already a negative connotation, because you're asking me, do you see some positive changes coming up to my sister? So you need to change your mindset. So all you need to say there is, for yourself, with your sister, to put the good omen onto her, is things like, I can't wait to see my sister because she's going to be really, really happy when I catch up with her again, for example. Okay. I can't wait to see my sister smile because she's going to get that job, for example. I can't wait to receive her phone call telling me that, this and that, and it's going to be amazing, So change the mindset. Once you change the mindset, things in life will change. It won't be negative. It'll be positive, positive, positive. So get away from the negative mindset and get away from that verbal mindset as well, where you say things, because the universe is constantly listening, and it's working with your spirit guide. And whatever you say or do, I say this all the time, watch The Secret, because whatever you say or do, spirit doesn't know whether it's good or bad, negative or positive. All it knows is that you want something, and it doesn't know if it's good or bad. So if it's I want my sister to be happy, that's perfect, because then they will do it. But you need to give them a time frame. You need to say, when, what, and how, blah blah blah. But you need to also say, put that good vibration around her. So white light your sister. Okay, so we'll say a prayer for her tonight as well. And white light your sister. I've also got one, a mini one. So Wendy, remind me for the end of the night for that one. And I've also got a mini one from Jules Polglaze. So she sent me a little mini one. So I'm going to say that one for her. It's beautiful. So this is it here, just so you know. So she said, this is Jules Polglaze, and I'm going to give it to April. Where'd your question go? I'm going to give it to April tonight, as well as everybody else. Okay, so life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, and forget about the ones who don't. And believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said that it would be easy. They just promised it would be worth it. That's beautiful, isn't it? So we'll do Wendy's hubby at the end of the night. Remind me, Wendy, please, lovey. So we've done all those readings here. So I've already done quite a few. So April Richards, we'll come back to you later with aura colors. So I'll probably end up doing some aura colors a little bit later. So any messages? So we've done you. Yes, we've done that one. Okay, let me keep going forward. Just want to go and check for some validations, guys. So Michelle Meehan, she says, I always imagine my loved one surrounded in white light. That's so beautiful. Yeah, I do that too. I always do that. So April Richards said, thank you for this, Lesley. I tried telling her to keep positive and things will happen. So sit down with her, April, and watch this movie called The Secret. It changed my life, okay? I share this with everybody every single night. Don't just flog me off. Go and watch it, because you're going to go, oh my God, light bulb moment. And sure as ever, it's going to be amazing for you. So just love, like, and share my page, guys. Yes, I do. So I'm an international psychic medium. So you can't always be a psychic, but you can always be a psychic and a medium, Michelle. Okay, but I am a medium as well. I talk to spirit. I don't have any tools. I don't use tarot cards. I don't use nothing. Occasionally, I might pull out a destiny card for people, which is, I don't believe that they work, because I don't believe sometimes that they relate to things. But like, for example, they come up like, how does that be a destiny card when it's integrity, when it's about a personality? I don't understand it. But anyway, I'll leave that there. I'm not going to go and do them tonight. So what do we got here? Quote, beautiful Jules, expect nothing, appreciate everything. Yeah, that's so cool. Love that one too. Well done. I'm going to, if you've got some quotes for me, guys, send them through. So this night is going to be a little bit more relaxed. So a quote from Audrey says, don't cut off tomorrow what you can do today. 1000%. That's another good one. Wow. See, I love all these quotes. I'm going to do a quote album. That's what I'm going to do. So we've also got here, I've got another troll. Here we go. I don't know how these trolls have found me, because I blocked them all with the country. So I've got to go and work out which country it was. So here we go. It's better to block them on here than block them anywhere else. It's too hard anywhere else. So Jodie Rico, she said, you would get heaps of readings. You're amazing. You said I would be offered 2 opportunities and not to go with the first one, go with the second one. Today was my first opportunity. Thanks, lovely, for sharing your gift with all of us. You're welcome. That's what I do too, guys. So I do charge for my private readings. And I have a whole dump of information at the start of the private reading, then it all starts to link up. You should see how it works. It's quite different. It's quite bizarre. It freaks me out still. Don't you worry. So let's keep going. That's a good one too. To know nothing takes a long time. That's beautiful. Well done, Michelle. Love that one. It's even got the person there. So, that's a good one. What's meant for you won't pass by you. That's a good one. Pass you by. Rose, on fire. So we've got here. Oh, look at this. This is on fire. I'm definitely going to be doing that one, Robin. Thank you. You like my little personal assistant too, like Wendy Harvey. Yep, I got that, Wendy. So remind me at the end of the show, lovey, please. Just text me if I don't remember, 'cause I'm hopeless. So Sharon, my favorite quote is, "If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all." That's right. And you know who I said that to many years ago was a friend of mine's mother was just abusing him in front of everybody, and I just whispered in his ear and I said that to him, and then he goes, "Yeah, you're right," and he yelled it back at her, and I thought, "Oh my God, she's going to think it's me." So it's this one. You will never speak to anyone more than to speak to yourself in the head. Be kind to yourself. 100%, Diana. That is so true. So, guys, tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country. Yes, Lovey, I do. You need to go and watch The Secret, and it's called Think and Grow Rich. She's in a negative mindset, so it's very hard to change. It's hard to change if you don't know the signs to change it. Okay, so you got to lead her there. Just say, hey, I'm going to watch this documentary. You want to watch it with me? And just pull her in. So another beautiful quote by Lavinia. She says, "Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get." That sounds like Forrest Gump. You got that from Forrest Gump, didn't you? A love quote. Here we go. So to make a difference in someone's life, you don't have to be brilliant, rich, beautiful, or perfect. You just have to care. Oh, yeah, that's an awesome one too. That's beautiful. And how many people care these days? That's why I do this. So here's another beautiful one. Don't bleed on those who do not cut you. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. That's so good. In Ireland. So Audrey McCalgan. Donegal is in Ireland. Thank you for joining me. Oh my God, beautiful, Lisa. South Africa again, Johannesburg. That's beautiful. Another quote. So here we go. Love all, trust few. Not everything is real, nor everyone is true. Oh my God, that's so true. I'm going to be putting these up in a quote album. You watch. It's amazing. Thank you. Nancy Lala, she said, I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it, and where is she going to use it? 100%. That's such a good thing too there, Wendy. Nancy, sorry, beg your pardon. Nancy, can you contact me about that troll from last night, the one that contacted you, please? Can you contact me, please? If anybody else got contacted by a male last night, can you PM me with a snapshot of it, please? I have a strong feeling something's not right. So here we go. So Michelle, she says, free from desire, you see the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations. Oh, God, you girls are on fire tonight. Wow, I love these. It's cool. So April, she says, Lesley, do you see some positive change? Yes, I do, lovey. Yep. So Wendy Harvey writes thanks for appreciating her, Barbara. She writes all my prayers. She's just the big sweetheart. She's just amazing. So here we go. I am here, dear, from New Jersey, USA. Here, would love a spiritual reading, please, and thank you. I will do that for you. Okay, we'll come back to you, lovey. So we've got Rose as well, Alyssa. Jeans and sneakers? No. So ask your spirit guide, what am I wearing on the bottom part of my body. Okay, I want it to be specific. It has to be specific. Not that I can say that specific word properly. There seems to be a bit of backlash towards strong women lately. So it's sad that us sitting in our own powers strengthens others. 100% there. Exactly right. So I kind of have to, you know, I used to get called in government when I worked in government, the iron fist in the velvet glove. How's that? So I used to be nice, nice, nice to everybody. Never ever called. No, I don't have to have knickers, crooks, and sweatpants. No, but no, I've got knickers on, but underneath something there, Wendy. Thank you. La 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 la. But yeah, in government, I used to get called the iron fist in the velvet glove because they used to just, be bullies until I go, hang on a second. No, don't do that. I pull them right back and then they go, oh my God, Leslie's not a pushover. So Michelle, she says, would love a message. My clairaudience and claircognizance is increasing. I've been so having visions and would love some insight. So Michelle, you should come to my workshop on Saturday night, lovey, because I'll help you increase that. That's what I did with the last week. So Wendy Harvey and Jess Black, Nancy Lala, Andy Daniels, they were there. We've got Deidre King was there last week. We've got quite a few people there. Jules Polglace was there. So tell her how good it was, guys, because it's amazing what you did. And you all told me that you weren't psychic, but you end up pulling through things and mediumship stuff. So how cool is that? So long black skirt and slippers red. No. Okay. Is that all? Or are we just hoping they're on? No, I've got something gone. I don't just have knickers. Thank you very much. So Alison Turner says, loved and shared. So like and share my page, guys. Do you have any insight on when or what my next job prospect will be? Say hello to my father, Norman, in spirit. Much gratitude. So Alison, I don't have to say hello. You just said hello to him, okay? Norman, he's here. And who had the neck issues around you as well? Was it him with the sore neck, or was that you? Because he's saying to me you got a sore neck as well. So yeah, that's really, really cool. So your next job prospect, I don't feel like it's going to come up for another six, maybe I get 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 days. So you're still looking. So keep looking, lovey. That's what I get for you, okay? Your next job prospect, 6 to 8 weeks for you. I'm not wearing Ugg boots. I'm too hot for Ugg boots. Thongs on your feet and pedal pushers, 3/4 pants. No. Wendy Harvey, the eyes are windows to the soul. Soul doesn't like lies, 1000%. So that's how I can usually tell is their eyes. And they start to get like, if someone lies to me, they start to get like all flustered and everything. And you know what I do too, guys? This is a really good tip. If you feel like someone's lying to you, or if you want them to elaborate, I've got something with the eye. Someone's coming up with something with the eye. If you want them to elaborate on the lie, all you have to do is pause. Okay, so you pause and you go, oh, all right. And you stare. And then you go, oh, and you pretend you're thinking about it, and you are thinking about it. You go, oh, right, okay. Oh, and then you say the word, oh, really? Like as if to question them, but you're sort of believing him, but not believing him. But you go, oh, really? Oh, really? And you just throw it out there at them. They'll pause themselves and go, oh, shit, she's caught me. But I've got to keep, BSing it more. So they'll dig themselves even a deeper hole. Then you ask them after that, you sure? Like, really? That doesn't sound right to me. That's what I'll say. That doesn't sound right to me. And sure as ever, they start to backpedal and they change the subject. So there you go. So Barbara, she says 3/4 pants, dark green, closed in shoes, which are black to work. With the top you are wearing, hate lies, and those that lie but always can tell with the eyes give them away, 100%. So also, guys, you can't see what shirt I've got on tonight. So I've got writing on my shirt. So tell me what color it is and what is it? All right. So why is my ex lying? I get a sick, when my ex is lying, I get a sick gut feeling. So yeah, An X is an X for a reason. Remember that, girls. You are wearing PJs and slippers? No. PJs and slippers? No. Hi, Angelita. Thanks for joining me. So all you got to do here, Angelita, is post up a question and I will answer it for you. Okay, I'm just going forward. You are wearing PJs and slippers? No. Okay, she says, I could always tell by looking into a patient's eyes whether or not they were going to recover or not. There are many times the soul was already detaching days before the patient's families allowed them to pass. 1000%. My gosh, that's so important to understand that too. That is so important. Slippers and tracky pants. No. Or tracky dacks, we call them here in Australia. No. Already said knickers. Well, I got knickers on. One day I'll ask you what kind of knickers. No, I won't. So Autumn, she says, if anything comes through for me, I could use some guidance, please. Say Autumn. Okay, we'll come back to you as well. Okay, so we're going to go back to Thoria Lewis for spiritual in a minute. I was going to say slippers and lounge pants. No. Yeah, 1000%. So this is all about lies. Guy will never believe that those can't look you directly in the eyes. One of my boys, I always know because he can't leave me look me in the eyes, then I know he's lying. So how I used to tell when my daughter, when she was a kid, she chased the cat down, the old cat that we used to have once, and then pulled the dog's tail and stuff and whatever else. She was only about 2 or 3. And anyway, so I said to her, did you do that to the cat? Did you pull the cat? And she goes, no, like this, and raises her voice. When she was a kid, she used to always raise her voice at the end. And I go, you're lying. She goes, no, I'm not. I go, yes, you are. And she go, no, I'm not. Like this, and raise her voice at the end. Clearly not like that, but close enough. And sure as ever, I'd know that she was telling a fib about the cat and the dog that she's been pulling the tails. So she was only a young little whippersnipper then. Gosh, she's 23 now. So Barbara says, Lesley, your systems are how they found my 8 brain aneurysms. Oh, really? What do you like 8 brain aneurysm? What do you mean by that, lovey? How did my system find that? I'm not sure. Oh, what with the way I do my workshop? Barbara, you need to elaborate on that because I don't understand that. Sorry, I'm a bit thick sometimes. I'm a bit blonde. Well, purple right now until this crap gets out of my hair. Was wondering if I could please get a reading. My real estate has given me a month to move and poo has really hit the fan. Was wondering, will I be able to move to where I am able to get support from friends and family, please? And thank you. Feeling a little out of sorts, packing while watching and listening to you, trying hard to be positive. Oh, I love you. Yes, I do. I feel like the friends are going to be really positive for you, okay? So really, really positive. So, yeah, I know you're trying to be positive, but look for something like where you want to be, focus where you want to be. So they say, and this is so critical right now. I've got so many people, you're like probably the 8th person I know that's been run out of their homes right now, literally right now. It's insane. And I wish I could put everybody in my home, but I don't have enough room for all of you. But yeah, I just feel like going forward, your friends, I feel like you're going to settle with friends more than family. Okay. So settle with friends because you can always, go and visit the family and stuff like that. It's going to be a bit more, what's it called? Refreshing for you, Nancy. Okay. So it's really going to be refreshing for you. I've got so many people, kicked out of their homes. I don't know. I've tried to help so many of my friends or my followers, I should say, and my friends. I've got people in WA, 2 people in WA losing their properties. I've got Melbourne. I've got Queensland. It's insane, 1 year memorial, beg your pardon. Yep. So sending hugs. See, even though you're losing your house there, Nancy, you're still sending love and hugs, lovey. Berry aneurysm is what came to mind, yes. So the random act of kindness, let's go. So act of kindness of Joe, he gave money to a person in the streets. in the streets wanting money for food. And Joe, to give money is rare, really rare. So I felt really proud of him to be kind to do that. This was last year, and there was one time he gave money to an elderly man selling candies at this Chinese restaurant. Then I told him, your act of kindness will pay off, and it did, and he won $2,000 in the lottery ticket. That this one was 2 years ago. Well done. See, exactly what I say. That is the laws of attraction in flight there, Jessica. All right, so that is amazingly beautiful. So that's what I say. So that's why I don't worry about, like I do 8 hours a week of shows, and I don't worry too much about getting much back. But I love to get, I love to do the private readings and, putting food on the table, but I know it will come back to me. That's what I do. So, yes, Jess Black is in Gem Club. Okay, so let's go back to the readings, guys. So we've got the I can't even say her name. Honeria Lewis, and she wanted a spiritual reading. So I get the number 14 around you, and that's 5. So it's coming up. Everyone's got May lately. It's insane. I also get 27 around you. So 2 and 7 is 9. So you got the month September as well. So coming up in September, it's going to be very, very busy for you. Okay. So I just want to say to hold the fort with everything that you're doing there, Honeria. I think I'm saying that right. And I also feel like for you going forward, there's a lot of stuff going around with you with regards to medical. I'm getting pain in my right leg down the shin near on the outside of the leg. Okay. And I also feel like going forward to you, there's tough times coming up with some obstacles and financial obstacles, but you always get through it. So remember that when you're feeling as low as you can go, remember that you always get through it. They're saying to me that you're a survivor and that everybody's on your side. So call on them to help you, because you're not doing that. And they're also showing me too, I've got an elderly lady and an elderly man here in spirit. I feel like they were husband and wife. They also show me the dizziness as well, because I feel quite dizzy. So they're showing me the ear as well. So something wasn't right with the ear as well on the left-hand side. So who's that around you? If that's not you, it's someone around you, okay? So I feel like they're saying to me grommets. Okay, so it was like, did you need them when you were little with the ear? Grommets in ear, they just said again. So I also feel like for you going forward, there's something not right with the car, and I feel like it's pulling to the left. So steering is pulling to the left. So I want to say too, and I feel like this is a dark car. This is not your car. It's someone around you, and it's pulling to the left. It needs a wheel alignment. I want that fixed between 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, so whatever's not right with the car needs to be fixed between 2 to 4 weeks. And I feel like it's like it's pulling you. It's like it's going to pull someone up the gutter and down. That's what I just saw, okay? So if that's already not happened to you, it's definitely going to happen, or it's around someone where that message was. So it's definitely seeing someone pull up the gutter and down, and it's a female driving as well. Okay. So 2 to 4 weeks, I want you to get that car fixed. If it's not fixed after the 4 weeks, so 4 weeks directly from today. Okay, if it's not fixed, I don't want you driving anymore. I want it fixed because I clearly see going up the gutter, something not right with the car. It's like the steering wheel just pulled you up the gutter. It's like someone just even grabbed it and pulled it. Okay, that's what I feel. Something's not right there. It's like an SUV. They're just saying to me, it's like it's a bit bigger than normal car. So you're going to have like people getting in this car eventually, but yeah, it's not right. I don't feel like it's right, the car. I want it fixed, and I can't say that enough. Not wishing no death wish on anybody, not wishing nothing, not predicting nothing. I just want the car fixed because I can see it coming up, which is a prediction, but I can see it either already been up the embankment or the gutter, or it's going to be. Okay, so 2 to 4 weeks. So just brace yourself. I want you to be really careful. Family members, white light them and be really careful around this time. Okay. If it's already happened, I feel like the car's already hit a tree or hit a pole. They just showed me hit tree and hit a pole. It's like they've gone a bit too fast, gone around a corner. Something's not right. It's gone up the embankment, and they've got injury. They've got a little bit of injury on that side where it's hit the tree. It's like they've turned and it's gone into the tree. Okay, so that's a crash. I feel like the person survived it as well, and they've got a little bit of injury, like maybe a broken rib or something with the side where the liver is. Something's like impacted the side of the right-hand side. That's what I'm feeling on that side, okay? I hope it's in the past. And I just want to say, going forward, I get number 11 around you and back to the number 2. So we've got the February month. So November and February month. So November last year was a bit chaotic for you as well. Message for you is to get that car fixed. If you know the person that it's around, then get it fixed as well, okay? And I've also got pain in my ovaries. So what's going on there? I feel like you've got something not right with your ovaries, or, down the plumbing of the female plumbing. Put it that way. And I'll leave that there, but get to the doctor, get it all sorted out for me. It's nothing major. So we've got Michelle, and she wanted a psychic reading as well. So I'm just going to pull everything back with spirit and what I get, okay? So I get number 16 around you. So this was really weird because, as I was saying, I'm going to pull back with spirit. It's given me 12, 14, 16, 18. It's given me all these numbers, and it stopped on. It was like when you go to the pokies and, you get all the numbers and they come up. It just stopped on 16 all of a sudden, okay? So that's what I got. So I've got the 1, the 6, the 7, because you've got the 7, 1 and 6 is 7, and you've got the July month as well. So what's coming up in July? I feel like it's a birthday anniversary. Also showing me property as well. So are you trying to look for a property, or what's going on with the property you got? Because I feel like it needs a lot of service, a lot of maintenance. It's run down. You've got crap everywhere. If it's not you, it's someone around you that's got dishes in the sink. It's like messy house, messy mind. If you've got a messy house and you're too lazy, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about anybody else now. If you're too lazy to clean it, or you can't be bothered to clean it, or you run out of time, you need to make time for that house, because the house is like your sanctuary, okay? So when you can't focus, when you can't think straight, when you can't make decisions or anything like that, your house is your sanctuary. It's your place of environmental comfort. So when the comfort zone in your subconscious is unsettled, or it's out of sync, or it's out of alignment, you will have that for a long time, because your subconscious needs to be synced and it needs to be aligned. Okay, so in other words, clean up your house, get into it. Spend a couple of hours and refresh everything up. Open the windows, get it all open, get the windows, the sun in, get the fresh air in, and watch how much better you feel, guys. I can't stand my house closed up. My house is big. It's 2-story, but I've even got the window open here now. And what's with the shoulder with you as well? Because I feel like the shoulder or something's not right, like with the shoulder going to like get your arm up as well, okay? And I'll leave that there. So you need a bit of physio, I think. Actually, I feel like it's somebody. If it's not you, I feel like it's an elderly lady. Okay, that's past. She needed it. She didn't whinge too much either, this lady. I feel like this was either a grandmother or a mother figure in spirit, and she didn't whinge. Like she's saying, I didn't whinge at all. She's saying, I used to keep to myself, zippity zip. She's saying, you could tell me and I'd take everything to the grave as well. She's saying to me that she's also very stubborn. And she admits it. She's very honest. She's saying she wants you to have a credit to you. So what's a credit that you're either waiting for, or some sort of promotion or something like that? So what is that? I don't feel like it's more of a promotion. I feel like it's a credit to you, okay? It's like a massive pat on the back. It's like a credit thing to you. And I'll leave that there. So I don't want to spoil any surprises for you there, Michelle. So we've got here Alison. So she's got Norman. So who was that one? I can't remember that question. Prospect as well, 6 to 8. I already done that one. So we've got Autumn, and she wanted some guidance as well. So with you, Autumn, wow, I get number 28 around you. So what is the number 28? I feel like that's a date. They're also saying to me, bring it to the 2 and the 8. So either the 2nd of August or the 8th of the 2nd of February. Okay, so 28 is 10. So we've got the month of October as well. So what's happening there? I feel like that's a birthday coming up. And who's the person that always like scratching their head? That person is very intuitive, and I feel like that spirit that's always scratching their hair, like just pulling on their hair, like pulling here and there, like giving them a nudge. And I also feel like for you that you've got a bit of anxiety going on. It's not a lot right now, but you can actually potentially increase that because you worry too much. Okay, so worrying about the future. And there's also a bit of they're saying to me, I've got so many things coming through right now. I've got pain in my left leg, okay, underneath the calf, not the calf, the hamstring, and up to the hip. And I feel like that I'm quite dizzy as well now. So what's going on now? I feel like someone's hurt the back of their leg, and that they've got right up into the hip. So hip as well for you. So if it's not you, it's someone around you. I feel like this was an elderly lady that had issues with her hip, and she's saying to me that she had a limp. So when she walked, she had a limp. It wasn't quite like the actual what do you call it, walking stick one, but she sort of had a limp. She rocked from side to side. She showed me that her legs were swollen as well. So her legs swollen. And did she have diabetes? I'm not sure if this lady was the same lady, because I feel like I got two here now, so I don't know which one's which. So I got one with swollen legs and the other one. So it's like the tall one with the skinniness around her, like her body wasn't that fat, but she's saying to me that the other one was bigger and she had the swollen legs. She had a lot of inflammation in her body. So the inflammation is what, is torturing her, or tortured her, I should say. A lot of inflammation. She's showing her legs that are really, really swollen at the bottom, and it had like that what are the golden staph or something like that. That's what I'm getting, a staph or infection or something, like where the legs go really, really pink down the legs. Carpal tunnel or something. Compartment syndrome. That's what I just heard. Compartment syndrome. Something like that. Wow. So she's just saying to me that she's very proud of where you are right now. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? And I feel like this is either an auntie or a grandmother or a mother. I can't quite tell because they all look the same to me. One of them's in spirit. Sorry, two of them in spirit, and one of them's in the living. That's what I'm getting. So, and I'll leave that there. But they love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, lovey, and keep sharing the love, okay? And I'll leave that there. So I'm just going to scroll forward, go to my iPad and check for validations, guys. So what do we got here? Okie dokie. Okay, so did I miss a reading? Sorry. Lavinia, no, I haven't read you Lovey yet. So let me just say, Jessica Scissorhand, she says, Lesley, this is hard for me to say, but my aunt Julissa, mum, is doing bad things to my uncle Reuben. I don't know if I should tell her or just leave it alone. I just don't see my family hurt. I just don't like seeing. You need to say something. What do you mean by that? She's doing what? She's poisoning him or something. What do you mean by that, Jessica? That's pretty full on. And have you got proof? Because you don't want to say something and not have proof or evidence, Lovey. I would get all my research, evidence based. Michelle Meehan, she says, that's my Nana Wombat. She passed in February. Thank you. Oh, right. Okay, beautiful. So, guys, when you do your validations too, I forgot to mention, can you put validation in capitals so I can see it properly on my iPad, and then write your validation? That would be amazing. Thank you. So Alison Turner, she said, yes, my neck is a bit stiff at the moment. 6 to 8 days, 6 to 8 weeks for some form of stable income would be amazing. Much gratitude. So manifest it for yourself there, Alison. All right, lovey? So Maxine Lorraine said, yes, I have decluttered recently and just done my backyard up, made a memorial area for Dad. That's beautiful. That is so cool. Beautiful. Well done. So Michelle Meehan says, feedback, we are in the middle of a massive cleanup, and you are right, it needs a lot of maintenance. That's why I saw mess everywhere. See, I go into your homes, guys. I know when you don't make your bed, all right? So Elnie, she says, thanks for the message. Psychic reading for me, please. Well, I can't do two in the same night there, lovey, so got to share the love. So Vicky Kelly says, you are wearing a black Nike long sleeve top. No, it's not long sleeve, lovey. Sorry. So what do we got here? Everyone's having a conversation. I'm just going to try and pick up the validation, see if there's any more validations. So Tracy L. Gibson, no, I'm not wearing leggers and runners. Nancy Lala, she goes, I miss Jess Black and Lucy Davies. They'll be back on Sunday night. Okay. So Diana Bassani, hi Leslie and everyone. Can I get a reading? So I'm going to come back to you. What else have we got here? Oh, thank you, Julie. So they're recommending, Julie's recommend Michelle Meehan, do yourself a favor and do one of Leslie's workshops. It's great. You'll love it. Yeah, thank you. It is a good workshop. I'm not being biased, but I am a qualified lecturer and trainer and assessor. So I know how to lecture properly. I should say, not none of this beeswax stuff that some bloody teachers do. So Nancy Lala says, if ever there is a tomorrow when we're not together, you must remember you are braver than you believe and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is if we ever part, I'm always with you. That's beautiful. I'm going to snapshot that one too. That's amazing. That's beautiful. So Nancy always says to me, sing amazing, the word amazing, amazing. But I'm going to tell her to sing beautiful. Writing is white. It's a place of like a beach and lake. Oh, okay. I don't understand that. Vanessa Brown, behave yourself, Vanessa. I'm going to have to put that one up on the screen so everyone can see that because that's a crack up. So the question is tonight is what am I wearing on the lower body? You need to tell me what I'm wearing because I will share some love with you and tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing knickers, let's put it that way. So she said that I am wearing oh god. Vanessa Brown, where are you? I'm trying to find here it is. Maternity pants. Give me a break there, Vanessa. I'm too old for that, lovey. My god. Thank you for the compliment, David. God. Oh yeah, boots and laces. Yeah, right. So Audrey says light grey tracksuit bottoms and slippers. No. So let me know when you want me to put you out of your misery, guys. So UGG boots and track pants, grey. No. Never judge a book by its cover, 1000%. You know what? I've done that before in the past. I'll admit that when I was younger. When I got older, I don't do that anymore. I go, you know what? Everybody has a reason for being the way they are. And you know what I also discovered too, many, many years ago? I learned that you don't know somebody unless you know their childhood. Okay? You do not know them. I don't care if you say you know them for 50 years, you say you know them for 10. You do not know nothing unless you know their childhood. I swear to God for that one. Yeah, so Nancy attended my workshops as well. She said it was amazing. It really worth doing. Leslie's course, you learned so much. It's beautiful atmosphere. Course went for over 5 hours. I know. I did a bit of hypnosis and I couldn't get rid of you. No, I'm only joking. So quote here from Lavinia, she says, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Oh, that's a good one as well. Love these. This is cool. See, we get a lot of this good stuff. Car keys and slides, no, lovey. Black shirt, white writing, yes. 100%. I've got white writing. So, what do we got here as well? Your top has the word love in silver writing. Oh no, I wish it did. That's actually a nice thought, actually. Beautiful thought, Sharon. The writing is white. It's of a place like a beach or lake. No, and I'm going to show you what I'm wearing at the end of the night. So leggings, socks and thongs. Trace, you just joined. What's tonight's game? So the game is what am I wearing on the lower body, Trace, and what have I got on my shirt? What have I got? I've got a black shirt on. I've got writing on the front. So what is it, Trace? Not to go, yes, that's beautiful. Another beautiful quote. Love these quotes. My gosh. So if you have just join me. I'm an international psychic medium. So send me your questions. I'm going to go a little bit over tonight. I was meant to go back to the board meeting, but too bad. Oh well. Wearing a shirt with blue peace on the front. No, lovey. It's got white writing. We've discovered that. So blue denim jeans and runners. No. So Wendy Kuzik. We're going to come back to you, lovey. So what I like to do, guys, is I like to do readings and then when I'm at home, like when I'm on the live shows on the radio, because I do three radio stations a week, different ones. What I do is I have to, be on the ball with that. So I just a bit more relaxed on it when I'm at home, and I'm at home tonight. So Wendy Cusack, she wants a guidance. So I'll come back to you, lovely. Thanks for that, Wendy Harvey. Okay. Yeah, thanks for that, Jules. Okay. I actually 100% agree with you, Nance. That's what I get. So I'm just going to scroll forward a bit, guys. So if you have just joined me, then put your questions up here now. Oh, God, another one. So Zoe Z Thimpoet, if you're so good, go get your own show, you troll. Okay? Cheers. Bye-bye. Just blocked her. Far out. They don't give up, do they, these ones? Wearing a black skirt and pinkish reddish slippers. No. I thought you guys would know me by now. Seriously, I thought you'd know me. So this is a good one. Kind in mind, my spiritual assistant has a healthy sense of humor. Yeah, beautiful. No, I'm not wearing that. So Sherry McAllister. Spirit message. Oh, I get a lot of pain around my legs with you. What's going on with your legs? Wow, that's really, really, really sore, like really painful. Who's that? Wow, it's like you get cramps all the time. Wow, that's really, really painful. Let's keep going. So Michelle Meehan, she says feedback. We're in the middle of a massive cleanup. I got that one. Thank you. Yes, and you were decluttering. Thank you. They say talk to your home because it has a feeling too. True story. Yeah, I want to know the true story behind that, Nancy. Tell me. I love all that stuff. Love all that weird stuff like that. Okay, beautiful. Yep. Another validation. Cleaning and tidying up changes the energy 1000%. I can't stand my house messy. If my house is messy, it throws my head off. I can't concentrate. That's beautiful. I think I read that earlier. Yeah. So let's keep going. So send me your questions again because I'm going to scroll forward, okay? If I've missed you, I apologize. There's the reason. She's doing witchcraft to my sister and my uncle Reuben, but my aunt Jessica doesn't believe in this stuff and don't want problems, but I want her to know her mum is doing these things. Well, you got to just reverse it, lovey. That's how I see it. I don't know much about witchcraft, but all I know is that you don't get involved if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, Nancy Lala, where are you? You know a bit more about witchcraft, I think. I thought it was you, maybe. I have a feeling it's you, Nancy. No, that's too obvious, Nance. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. I've never seen your name before there, lovey. So Coronaria. Coronary. I can't say it. Coronaria. No, that's not it. No, that's too obvious. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you guys. I was just singing to myself. You said it. There you go. There you go. I think you are wearing tan golf shorts and open-toe sandals. Brown. No. A black dress and thongs. No. Yes, 1000%. That's good. But I did tell my sister Joanna that you have mentioned for her to make herself a mirror. Yeah, to be self-mirror, for it to bounce away and for her to shield herself. Yeah, you can do that for her as well. Okay, so you can picture her like that as well. So put the shield around her, like the like this aura around me now, right? Put the shield around her, and then also make sure that you get that mirror and reflect it off. Okay, protect her. Put it around her family. Put it around everything. Around your family, I mean, and everything around the cars, around the house, everywhere. Get rid of that negativity. Okay. PT legging, no. Hey, Andy, thanks for joining me. Oh, the cat just scared me. Then I thought someone put spirit in the house. Oh, Snitzel. Snitzel. Isn't it amazing how cats just ignore you? Are you wearing angel shorts and a top that says angel to match? Have furry slippers? No. French writing on your shirt? No, lovey. So we're going to go to... No, it doesn't. Doesn't say that. Good guess, though. I like that guess. So the person who gets it, you're never going to get it. Lizanne. That's an unusual name. So we're going to go into that. Lagrange reading for career. So let me go back into the readings again because I'm going to pick up on Wendy Cusick. She wanted a what do you call it? A guided one. So Wendy, what I get for you is I get the number 12 around you. 1, 2, and 3 we've got, as you know, I've done that before. So angel numbers, lovey. So I also feel like for you going forward, there's a lot of stuff coming up for you, okay? So there's a lot of obstacles. And I also feel like someone around you's got issues with the throat. And the anxiety is through the roof, they just said. So take a deep breath. You need to pull back the reins with yourself, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff. It's like little mini projects everywhere. And I also feel like for you going forward, there's going to be a few more obstacles, but you're going to get through it because they're saying to me you're a survivor. So what's with the ear? Have you had a ringing in your ear or someone got ringing in their ear? And I also get the pain around the legs again. So what's with the legs? I thought this was with the other person. Is it you? Legs pain, like my legs are aching. So I feel like something's not right with circulation and they're just showing me the circulations, like it's not enough blood flow getting down. Are you sitting down a lot? Because I feel like there's an admin job or something like where someone around you's got pain in their legs are swelling up and they've got the admin, they're typing. Okay, so who's that around you there, Wendy? And going forward, there's number 16 around you, 1 and 67. So I've got the month of July. I also see a person in spirit as well, a gentleman, and he's saying, I was a gentleman. And he's saying to me that he's like it's like a great grandfather or a grandfather that was really quite old. Okay. So he's got like a black suit on. So it looks like he's showing me, okay. So he's showing me himself at his funeral. Okay, so he was there at his funeral, and he's showing me in a black suit with a white shirt, black tie, or red, looks like to me a red color or a like a chocolate brown red color. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like a red. I can't quite see in colors when I do this, but he's showing me him standing there, and then he's showing me him lying in the coffin. Okay, so this man was quite tall. They're saying to me that his feet didn't fit in the coffin. He's quite a character as well. So. And he's also saying past between 2 to 4 p.m., or that could be the time of the funeral as well. So, yeah. So with regards to him, he's also trying to tell me that there's some other little obstacles coming up for you. You know what they are already, okay? So don't worry. Just brace yourself and push through. He's saying, I'm giving you the push behind the back. Can you feel pressure on your back all the time? Because that's him pushing you, okay? So he's pushing you to get you away from things with negativity. He's pushing you to get to you in the right spot as well. So, and I'll leave that there. But keep doing what you're doing. He's saying he wants you to keep smiling. You're not smiling enough. There's not enough appreciation for what you do for people. And he's also saying that you also have like your hearts on your chest, on your sleeve as well. Okay, so it's really important to look after yourself. It's about you right now. Okay. So let that be about you. Don't get caught up in all the mumble jumble. Just, the gossip. Just like what they say, zippity zip. That's what I get. So Sherry McAllister, she wanted spirit, and I got a lot of cramps in my leg, and I'm still getting it in my legs now, like my hamstrings, like everything. It's like you're deficient in magnesium, you're cramping a lot, and it's like you're in bed and you're cramping, not drinking enough water, because I feel like I'm really, really dry. Okay, not enough water. Okay, so there's something not right in your system there. And I also feel like the bloodstream as well. They just showed me the bloodstream. I don't know if it was the bloodstream I just read earlier was for you or it's still for you and the other lady, because I just see bloodstream again. I get a lot of pain, like a lot of aching in my legs. So what's going on with your legs? Who's that around you? Because I feel like they've been sitting down, because I just want to stand up, but they've been sitting down for so long and they haven't stretched out. It's like they need to stretch out. Okay, and I feel like they're stiff as a board, they're saying to me. And it's like from the neck down, so stiff as a board. It's like this person to me looks like they've either a paraplegic or something like that, or something where the legs are not moving. Okay, so they're always seated. They can't look. I feel like they just can't walk, or they don't want to walk. Or I'm not sure. It's hard to say because I can see them outside the wheelchair, then I can see them in a wheelchair, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm right either way. It's a hard one. But my legs are killing me from sitting down and not moving and not getting up. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. But if you could validate that, that would be amazing. So we've got Lizane Legrand, and she wanted a career one. I feel like going for you. So they give me the 24th. So today's the 23rd. So I feel like 24th to 28th of April. So what's that? I'm looking on my calendar. They're saying to me, hang on a second. Just quickly go forward. So 24th to 28th. So the 24th of April is a Sunday here in Australia. Sunday to the 28th is a Thursday. So I feel like things are going to change around there, okay? So Sunday is going to be a rest day for you, but things are going to change on the 25th. So going forward around April, okay? So that period of time is going to be very busy, lots of decisions to be made. Okay, they're also saying to me that the money's coming in. So don't worry about the money because it will come in, okay? It's not right timing right now. Okay, so you're spending a lot of money to show me that going out. My legs are absolutely still aching. So I don't know if it's you, Lizane. I don't know what's going on. It's me, one or the other. My hips are cracking. Everything's just painful. So I don't know if this is someone else coming up or is it you, Lizane, or the other person. I can't get rid of it yet. But yeah, I feel like there's issues around the chest area here as well. So who's got they're saying to me someone's barking like all the time. It's like a constant cough, you know. And I feel like it's they say that it's what is it called? In PT we say things like it's like a habit of coughing, whereas they don't need to cough it, but they've coughed for so long when they were sick that they still cough now, if that makes sense. So what's going on there? Coughing habit. I still get the pain in my legs. It's killing me. It's uncomfortable, really, really uncomfortable. And I get a lot of anxiety around you as well. And I'm also looking at the number 9 and number 8 for you. So 8 and 9. So August and September is going to be birthdays, anniversaries, and also September coming up. It's going to be very, very busy. So brace yourself for that, okay? So, and I'll leave that there. But hang in there. Everything's going to be fine. Just get through it. Just get through this year, okay? And I'll leave that there, lovey. So let me go back. I saw a validation here. So we've got Wendy Kuzik. I'm just going to scroll ahead to see if I've got any validations. My cat wants, so my daughter's not here and my cat always goes in her room and she's meow, meow at the door there. She's really cute. Snitzel, come on. Here she comes. I'll show you what my cat looks like. Come on, good girl. Come here, good girl. Beautiful, aren't you? You're very pretty. Yeah, I know. She's not here. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Up a daisy. Oh, I got her. Oh, here she comes. Look at Snitzel. This is Snitzel. See, she's a bit camera shy. She's only 2 years old, and she absolutely adores my daughter. Like she's trying to flop herself down here on the computer, so I've got to be careful, otherwise she'll knock me off air. But she's really, really suki lala. She's so cute. She's purring. Can you hear her purring? She's beautiful. Name's Snitzel. One of our friends said Snitzel Parmigiana. So let me just go back and get this validation, guys. Yeah, putting mirrors up. So Nancy Lala said about that witchy poo stuff, putting up mirrors around yourself in your on your loved ones. So if you get any negativity, it bounces back to them 100%. That's what I was saying earlier. Black top, black yoga pants. Nope. Sending you hugs. Thank you. Black leather type pants. No. What do you think I am, Lauren? You're coming up with some funny ones here. What do you think I am, a bloody stripper or something? Gee whiz. Oh, that's hilarious. So hang on. She says, so do I put pictures around mirrors or how? No. So what you do is you have yourself. So picture yourself. So the best way to do it, if you can't do it picturing yourself, is to how I do myself, because sometimes I find it hard to white light myself. Okay. I don't know. I just don't know why. It just happens. So what I do is I picture my soul out of my body and I picture it on my right because that's how I see spirit. So I'll put my white light around me looking at myself. And then I put a mirror on it and I reflect off. That's what I do. And then also, you can also, when you're in the shower, like close your eyes and you get the water over you when you're in the shower and let it just like go through you, and so that it like goes over you, and that it runs out through the drain, and just say, Spirit, get rid of all my negative. This is white light, and picture it all as white light. Okay, guys, see, this is the internet around this area. Every now and then it'll just go off air. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happened. I'll put it onto my phone straight away. So that wasn't the cat, by the way. And I feel like I've got fur all over my face from her now. My daughter washed her yesterday and she came out like absolutely covered in water. She washed her in the bath. Gucci in white riding. No, lovey. No, I'm not wearing my jammies. So validation. So Wendy says, validation, my back is hurting lately and I get a lot of sciatic pain and fibromyalgia pain. I am a survivor 100% and just keep going and keep pushing on with things. Focus on me 100%. Thank you, Lesley. So fibromyalgia, from memory when we used to lecture, that can be a deficiency in a nutrient. Okay, so it can be. I know it's so when you've got back pain, when you've got sciatic pain, is weakness in the glute medius. So look that muscle up. Glute medius exercises are critical for sciatic pain and lower back pain. Any person that's got lower back pain is weak and has no glutes. Okay, fibromyalgia. And when you have pain with your muscles, also you have deficiency as well. Okay, so yep, the prayer, it's coming up. Thanks, Wendy. A Nike shirt? No. No. Let me go and get some more validations. Davina, my beautiful PT client. She says, hi, Lesley, my mum wants to go back to India. I am requesting her to stay here. My health is deteriorating very badly. Do I have a message from my dad and my brother, please? Yes, lovey, she's going to go back. I know I know what's going on with you, but I know that mum's going to go back and I feel the anxiety around you as well. Okay. So hang in there. And I feel like you need to go and do a detox from what you've been, I don't want to say it, but you know what, the jabbity jab. All right. So go and do a detox. Big time, girl. So I feel that strongly. So your dad and your brother are always beside you. Don't ever forget that, Davina. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Like one on each side all the time, even your mum, you know. So one on each side. You need to call me. Let's do PT session. You need to contact me, Davina. You know I can help you. Let's keep going. Yeah, the cat's beautiful, isn't she? So she's beautiful. I have 46 kittens. Oh, 2 cats, 1 dog. Wow, that's incredible. So let's keep going. Do you want me to tell you what I'm wearing now? Only got 4 minutes to go. Do you want me to tell you? Brown Ugg boots, blue jeans, and an angel t-shirt. Nope. Okay. So guys, if you've got something that you want to share with someone, like, there's a lot of people out there that need homes. I've got like probably 6 to 8 people. 8 people, I think. Yeah, 8 people that are homeless for my friends at the moment. Yeah, she's cute, eh? So this is what I'm wearing, all right? So I'm wearing a t-shirt, Still Train, and I've got black, I don't know what you want to call them. Hang on, let me just get that off the screen. So I've got black Lonsdale pants on with orange pockets, and they go right down. And I've got no shoes on. So there you go, guys. There you go. So if you want to know more about my course, you can message me. I'll be waiting after the show. I'm going to do Wendy's prayer in a second for everybody. And also, okay. So I love to see you. I I love see you your aura. What's my aura, Bev? Um What am I wearing? You're funny. So, guys, come over to do my workshop on Saturday night. Go over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and go and see the course there. It's on the events section. And Wendy's just sent me another message to do the thingy bob. That's right. Okay. Thank you, lovey. So here we go. So here's our prayer. Then we're going to end the night. So this prayer is about as we say goodbye. Okay. Well, we all at some times go to funerals. I know. In these moments of times, our feelings we show. Flowers and cars, they take the lead. In these moments, especially, they plant a seed. We will all take this journey to the very end. One day it will be me or you, my friend. We all look back on our memories without a lie. We see family and friends off with a sorrowful sigh. Yet let us look back to a time and a place. All photos remind us of a happy space. Just sit and relax, then you will find loved ones are still there within our mind. We all have this journey, make no mistake. We all have a life, yet simply participate. We can only hope that we did our best. You were a huge part of our life as we lay you to rest. Love and light, amen. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's probably another one of my favorites there, Wendy. That I love that one. Thank you. That is amazing. Thank you. Very, very beautiful. So, guys, if you have a validation for me, please send it through. And also, if you want a private reading, then come over to my page. You can book me on the page or just send me a private message as well. And I'm going to be doing lots of stuff in the future. So I've got the random act of kindness. So maybe Wendy Lala, I can choose for Jess Black the bracelet that we're going to give to. I will go through the live again. And we've got the key rings. So here's the key rings. And actually, what I'll do is I'll post up now the actual event up on the page. So hold on for a second here. I'll just get this up and I'll post it up on the page for you guys. If the internet can stop being naughty. But anyway, so I'm just going to share this for you. So here it is. I'm just going to post it up here, guys. That's the event for coming up with this Saturday night. Isn't that a beautiful prayer? I love it. I love it when I get quotes. I love it when you guys chat with each other. I love it. It's so cool. So join me again if you're not going to join me on the workshop on Saturday night, then come and join me. Thanks, Kerry. That's beautiful. So join me on Sunday night. I'll have my beautiful assistant producer, little Ellie, or tall Ellie. She's taller than me. She's lovely. So she'll be there on Sunday night helping me out again, and with the radio stations. When I do from home, it's a little bit different. So love, like, and share my page. Get it out there. Help me out, to help other people. And tell me your random acts of kindness as well. So if you've got a question about spirit, then send it through to me on Sunday night, because I want to do questions about spirit, but not like a reading. I like to get out there so that people understand spirit, because there's a lot of people out, like last night we had a major troll last night with regards to not understanding what I did. And she said that, or it said kitty cat litter or whatever it was. kept saying that I was taking people's money, but she didn't realize that she didn't do her research, that I was actually doing 8 hours a week for free. And I've been doing this for a long time. Like, this is I think it's my 167th show live that I've done. So you can imagine how many live readings I've done in these shows. If I have to go and count, I think it's about 167, 168 possibly. So you can just imagine how many readings I've done for free and never asked a cent for that. Okay, I don't stalk you. I don't do anything like that. I just make sure that I'm giving the love back because I know it's going to come back for me later. So on that note, guys, good night and have a great evening and sleep tight. If you can't sleep properly, then get some Celtic salt or Himalayan salt, which is what I'm going to do. And also, there's a spray. Can I just show you one spray? I'm going to go get it. 1 second. So guys, this is a beautiful, now I highly recommend it. One of my clients, my PT client, bought it for me for Christmas. This spray is a pillow mist. Okay, it's full of lavender. Lavender makes you sleep. So it is absolutely, the smell, oh my God, I just absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing before I go to bed. So try that stuff from dusk. Order it online. I'm telling you, look how much I've used. It's almost empty. I only got it at Christmas time. You just spray You just spray a few little like squirts over the bed and it just makes the whole bed fresh and it's beautiful. So I don't know. I've sent 100 goddamn things. I have to go over it and have a look. And also I know that you wanted a t-shirt, an Angels t-shirt, and I'm looking for that. That's probably why I haven't sent it yet. So hold tight. So Lavinia, I'm waiting for Jess to get back to me with her. She's making a whole batch of new, I'll show you. She's making a whole batch of new bracelets because I've actually given them out. I've sent away the other week, I think it was about 26 of them. Where's Jess Black? Wait there, 1 second. So Jess Black, here we are. So this is what she sent me last night. So these ones here are coming up, okay? How cool is that? And these are the angels that are coming up. So we've got beautiful crystals coming up. So I need the random acts of kindness coming through thick and thin. And trust me, I go and read everyone's comment after the show. If I'm not tired, I go through and I reply and whatever else. So, and yeah. All right, guys, take it easy and have a beautiful weekend. Come over to my page and do my course on Saturday night. You'll really enjoy yourself. Take it easy. Have a good one. Bye-bye.